Hi, everyone, I'm Jack. How are you doing today? Today, let's look at this new problem. It's 1043, partition array for maximum sum. Uh, this is the first time I look at this problem. Given an integer array A, you partition the array into contiguous subarrays of length at most k. After partitioning, each subarray has their values changed to become the maximum value of that subarray. Return the largest sum of the given array after partitioning. Okay, so we're given this array. We're maximum have 3. Output is 4 because we can, this one is divided into, sorry, divided into this subarray, change it to the maximum. No, because the value is the maximum value, so these are the same value, 15, and then we divide it to 9 and this to 10. And we are okay, so actually I think this is not so hard. It's a typical dynamic programming problem. So we will say the length is 500, so it's okay. We will create the results. Okay, so we can see that maximum is 3. So for the last item, for this new one item, it should, if it is put a separately array with itself, or 2 or 3. So that is the only case for each of the item. So we can use this. We can just create a dynamic programming DP formula for let I equals 0, I smaller than a dot length, I plus plus. So what's the okay, if I is for the first if I is 0, then we result push. Okay, let temp equals, let's say it's equal itself. If it's the first one, we then return, we just push the temp into the array. If not, okay, the push should be done at the last. If I is bigger than 0, then we can use dynamic programming. Yeah, the first one is that the temp is 1 AI. Okay, temp. Oh, wow. For let j equals I, j is bigger than 0 and j is bigger than I minus, if k is 1, so it should be I minus 1. So k, then j minus k, j minus minus, right? If k is 2, so j should be stopped at minus 1. Yeah, bigger than it, not equal. And temp equals math max temp results j. Return result a.length minus 1. I think this should solve our problems. No, actually. Temp, yeah, plus. Yeah, it's actually not that easy. We should. Okay, plus. You should plus. There is j plus 1 item. Times math let max item equals a I. Max item equals math max item aj. So max item equals temps. Yeah, so let's say for K3, so every time for this new item, we will say the max one it's self, and for j equals, and j will go to I minus 1, I minus 2. Yeah, so for these three, we will say count the max item. So the first one is, of course, it's self. So we will yeah, actually we can temp actually actually plus results I minus 1. Yeah, let's just do it. If j equals 0, then it should be not ij but I minus j. So max item actually it's equal to self, and then self plus temp why it's temp. So actually it should be 0. That should be it. Yeah, there's no need for temp. There is a need to temp. Plus. Yeah, temp is 0. Wait a minute, because we say the temp it's itself, so I'd say we can make it better. the temporary is the case when it is separated from all the others, so it should be AI plus a. If I is equals 0, then it's 0. If not, I would say result I minus 1. This is for I. When we make it a single item in an array, and so for the other I, if it is 0, then it should be like this. And if it is bigger than 0, then we say max item itself, and then we should count with j start from I minus 1. Yeah, we say maximum is I j, so this should be j. Yeah, and then we will update it max 10, and okay, I minus j plus 1, and test item and result j. Is that right? So we say j minus 1. Okay. Sorry, we have why? Let's log of the whole array. I had a feeling that for 3 it should be 45, but why 23? Const max item. Yeah. Max item is let's see, j. J. So I is 0, I is 1, j is 0, the max item is 15. So we say is 2 times 15 plus result 0 minus 1. Yeah, we we need to start with 1, I think, because we need to check the j minus 1. Yeah, let's say the first one is n start with from 1. So I start from 1 and then is smaller than I, and the temp is AI plus 1 plus plus result I minus 1. So for this case, we don't need to check if I is bigger than n. We just say, so the max item is ai minus 1. And then for that j equals I minus 2. J is bigger than wait a minute. I is from, okay, so I is from 1, so J is from it should be simple. Don't panic. We just push a new no, we cannot push. Okay, so currently I is starting from 1, and so the max that I means I minus 1th item. So we will say for let j equals 1, j is smaller than, I say should plus 1, so j is smaller than k, j plus plus. So we add 1 more, add 2 more, add k minus 1 more. So for each round, we can get the max item. It's the original math item and I minus 1 and then minus j. Right? Yeah. And then we can update the temp max math temp, and there how many are there? J minus 1 times max item plus result I minus 1 minus j minus 1. Yeah, and then we push it. So let's say I equals 1, 0, j 0, 0, so we minus 2. What? So if a is 1, we should stop at j. There's no. If 2, j will stop at 1. 2, 1, 1, plus 1, 1. So this will be still 0. So I'll say if it's bigger than minus 1, then it's this. If not, it's 0. Still, we didn't get the right answer. 1. But j is 1, right? 0, j max. If that's the case, maybe we just 2 1, $15. Math is 15, but J is 15. Let me see, update temp. Yeah, temp should be 30. Zero one, 15, 13. Should be 16. Why? Because we say to get 0, 1, 15, 30. Then it should be 30, right? My brain runs very slow at night. For I, and for I, let's say I minus 1 minus j. I minus 1. Max item 10. And then result. So for this 0, for 1, 1, 0, 1, one. Maximum is 15, temp is 30. So result push temp. Okay. So we have a result here. Result is 0, 1. Okay, 1, 115. Result is 0, 1, 16. Ah, temp. Shit. My bad. There's no such thing as temp. Oh, Stu. Oh, shit. I think this doesn't look very clear than the first version. I'll remove it. I'll revert it back to the clearer version, I think. Yeah, this is clearer, I think, because j is bigger than 0, so there's no j is bigger than 0, then it's this. If j is 0, we say it's 0. Yeah, let's run it. There's no such thing as temp. This is my bad. Oh yeah, we passed. I made a mistake. At first I thought it will help us make the code cleaner, but actually it doesn't help. And actually, I'm not used to changing the start index from 0 to 1 and do some nice tricks. So these ifs will help me understand the code better. So let's review the code again. We loop through the traverse all the elements from 0. If it is 0, we can ensure the maximum itself, so we just push it. And if it's not, we will just go from check the start position from the one item before it. So that's I minus 1, and then we get the maximum. So let's say, just say we get, so we're check for this 10, we're checking 5, 10, so the max is still 10. But and this already, the result is already done. We can get it from the result that which is here. Result j minus 1. J is now 5, and we need to plus 10 2 times, right? So we get the maximum and can multiply it by the amount, and then we update the temp and we push it, and at last we get the last one. This is the typical dynamic programming thing. Okay, we're doing not bad. So whether we can do it better, I think so. I mean, there is no need to check I for 1. We can just hard code it. So it's a 0 and start with 1 temp, because it's not a 0 anymore. We can just plus it, and yeah. But for J we need to check. Maybe this will run faster. Actually, it doesn't change much. Whether the results will help. If we change into map, will it help? Const result new map 0 a0. Okay, so the result will be get j minus 1. I'm not sure whether using map will help. Maybe. If so, I will add a comment here to let others know why we'll run faster. It's not push temp, but set I temp. Return result get minus 1. Okay. It's slower. Yeah. I think the map will only work if there are possibilities that undefined exist. So for this case, we are using dynamic programming. So each result in the past are already there. So there's no possibility of undefined. So there's no possibility to check property existence along the scope chain. But scope chain, avoiding looking up in the scope chain, is the only merit for us to use new map. So yeah, we need to keep using the array. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you for listening. we can learn something, and see you next time. Bye bye.